across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the New York Giants. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook, and he'll be upended at the 20. Yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
There on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the carry, it's Cook. Now it's through again. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Running for it, here's Cook, and he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
We want it. Come to my world. There you go. Check with these sticks.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. It's just a gain of a couple there on this scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The rush on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Mike 50.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
The Giants go on 4th but come up empty, and Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. That was over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Washington.
They run. Cook. And a short gain down to about the 33. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up a throw. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Let's go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
A first carry down. This is Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Giants' 11-yard line.
Hey, Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19. No street. Check pass. Check pass. Mike. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Now 4th down.
They'll try and run for him. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
The pass intended for Scotty Miller. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. I got you. Check 26. Check 26. Check. Go.
Being chased out left. He's going to run, and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Cook. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll roll him out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 2nd and 11. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And taken at the 46. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Out quickly to Judy. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Buying time to his left. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jesse James, his 1st touchdown on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes this Washington 14. Giants nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. There's a throw, complete right side to start things out. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Mustang 19. 57. Let go.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 57. 57's mine. You remember me?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
60 back. Check. 59. 59. Let him know. Go.
Back to throw. Find Lamb. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6.
At the 19-yard line.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Panther 60.
1st
Panther
and
60.
goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run for it with Cook. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
2nd and goal from the 1. They try again with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Dalvin Cook, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-0.
Jason Sanders set to kick.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I was told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the 2nd half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no...
It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On first down, it's Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And some strong running. Fights free yet again. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
We got this.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They started on the ground with Eckler. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
29-yard line. A gain of 4. Now second and 6.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So now a fresh set of downs. First and 10 after roughing the passer.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 56. You ain't going.
Now Eckler. And a short gain down to about the 33.
That's it, baby.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Second down and 8.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Let go.
Here is Eckler. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He'll get this to Patrick. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Nice play, man. One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Running on first down, and he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. DJ Chark the intended target, but now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Scotty Miller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Take go.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And some room to roam now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. They run again on first down. Cook. And he's got some space here. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, we dominate today.
A big play there out of Cook. 53 yards. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big-time yardage.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
On second down, Cook. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on fourth and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. One-score game, third quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't,
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Brings up second and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
60 Eagles.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his tight end and out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is the tight end fan. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Forced out to his left. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line, 12-yard line. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Dancing, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. The Giants on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Flushed out right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he is all the way up past the 25. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try it too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Escaping the pressure right. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 59 Mike, check, go.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 38. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
19 Lion. Ready?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Dalvin Cook, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And he puts it through.
Makes this Washington 35. Giants 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right? He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have two inbounds in the NFL.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 4 down. Check. Ready.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I do believe the offense got this back. Goodness, they did. Their own 1-yard line is where they got it back, cutting it close here. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Watch the run. Kill. Hiking 18. Kill. Turn up. Check, go.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Check. 59. Go.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants 14. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
First down, Washington.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
3rd down to Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And some space here. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
At the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for... And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll run with Cook, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Giants 14.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at